welcome. It is such an honor to be here with former Governor Christine Todd Whitman, and certainly to be here honoring Millicent Fenwick, a legendary news anchor. You know who he is, Walter Cronkite. He referred to her as the conscience of Congress, as she was. She was known for her opposition to corruption by both parties and special interest groups, known for her keen wit as well. It would certainly be interesting to hear what she had to say about today and the landscape today. And backstage, I was able to listen to her grandson speak about wonderful stories that her doctor said, I would advise that you quit smoking. So she took up smoking a pipe. One of the great stories I was able to listen in on. Governor, former governor.
Thank you. Thank you. It's always a great night to be from New Jersey, but particularly tonight. And when you talk about someone like Millicent Fenwick, who was certainly a role model for so many people, not just women, because she broke molds. She would not be constrained by what society might have thought she ought to do. And with all the fame that all our inductees have garnered over the years and will in the future, there are very few, if I can't think of any, who got quite the fame that she did in being the iconic character in a Doonesbury cartoon strip. And that pipe smoking, Lacey Davenport was Millicent Fenwick to the core. She didn't suffer fools gladly. She told people what she thought. She fought for those who couldn't fight for themselves. And it's a great honor to be inducting her tonight. We will hear a lot more about her now in the upcoming film.
Born in 1910, Millicent Fenwick was an American fashion editor, politician, and diplomat. Raised in Bernardsville, she later attended Columbia University. She modeled briefly for Harper's Bazaar and then worked as a writer and editor for Vogue magazine for 14 years. In 1948, she compiled Vogue's Book of Etiquette, which sold 1 million copies. During the 1950s, she became involved in the Civil Rights Movement and the Republican Party. She was elected to the Bernardsville Borough Council in 1957 and appointed to the New Jersey Committee of the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights. At the age of 64, she was elected to the House of Representatives and served 4 terms. Walter Cronkite called her the conscience of Congress. She was known for her tough work ethic and opposition to corruption. After leaving Congress, she was appointed by President Ronald Reagan as an ambassador to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. She retired 4 years later. She passed away in her hometown of Bernardsville in 1962, leaving a legacy of public service and achievements. And tonight, we are proud to welcome her to the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
And now accepting on her behalf is her grandson, Sam Reckford.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Governor Whitman, for those kind words. My grandmother traveled the world extensively for both business and pleasure, including long stints in Madrid and Rome, and of course, 8 years in Washington, D.C. But she was always eager to return to her beloved hometown of Bernardsville, New Jersey. She was proud of her deep roots in New Jersey, dating back about 3 centuries, and she always talked up its merits whenever given the opportunity. While she may have ended her career as an ambassador of the United States, she spent her life as an ambassador of New Jersey. When she was running for the Senate in 1982, the New York Times rather surprisingly endorsed her opponent, Frank Lautenberg. She was clearly hurt by that, but when asked about it, she deftly responded that it didn't matter what the people of New York thought of her, she only cared what the people of New Jersey thought. And she had won the endorsement of the Star-Ledger and most of the local papers. Were she here today, she would be thrilled to have this endorsement of her life of public service by the people of New Jersey. And so on her behalf, you have my sincerest gratitude. Thank you so much.